All right, y'all. I doubt anyone's here yet, but I wanted to try to get this going.
The NFL season is here.
Sorry for the
Get
background
NFL Sunday
sound.
Ticket and YouTube.
Turning that off now. And we'll see if anyone joins us to practice for some DGVPT tonight. Round 3. There's only a couple of layouts we're going to be able to practice, though, unfortunately. Because Champions Landing is not available in practice mode. As you can see, you only have the MP version, not the FPO. So we're going to be doing Lakeside and Lost Island, and that's pretty much it. So it probably won't be on for too long, maybe some multiplayer rounds towards the end. But let's see if anyone joins us. You see the code up there, 41H8. Sammy joins us. Welcome, Sammy. We'll try to, I think I'll wait till we get at least 5 people, and then we'll start the first round, and I'm sure we'll have more people trickle in. But what is there? There's only 4 rounds total, right? Or is there 5? Trying to remember now. Let's see. Shoot, I gotta clear my gallery. Where is? Yeah, 4 rounds. What up, man? So we got Lakeside, and let me pull that up again. There's got to be an easier way to find it here. See if a few more join us, and we'll get going with the round. Oops. Can't see it that way. Let's go back here. There we go. So this week we got Lost Island. I did a video on Wet and Wild, but we just can't practice Diamond, which I'm assuming means FPO, Champions Landing. And then next week we got Crow's Nest, Northern Breeze, Frozen Valley, and Abominable. So maybe if people get bored, if we get enough people joining us tonight, we can play a few of those courses as well in preparation of week 4. But shoot, hey, if no one else is going to join us, probably not the best night. What is it, Thursday night? There we go. We got some more people, and I forgot to type the code in. So there you go. Now we're back on this screen. So if you're just seeing it, yeah, anybody can join. 41H8. 41 Hotel 8. Hop in, and again, once we get about 5 people in there, we'll get started. At least want to do like 2 or 3 rounds of each course, Lakeside and Lost Island, and then maybe a few of those other courses for next week. We'll have to see how people are feeling, and maybe end it with some multiplayer rounds. Depends on who jumps in tonight. So if you're watching and you want to practice along, Ducky Doo-Doo, Timpa, and Sammy so far. Let's get one more, and then we'll get started on Lakeside. I put a video out on each of these layouts for this week, other than the Champions Landing one. So if you want to check those out too, some good lines and whatnot for these discs. Especially worthwhile to check out the Wet and Wild video, just because that's so hard to practice, because so many of those holes in that layout are like holes 7 or 8 or 9 on that course, so it takes forever because you got to play through the course just to get to that hole. So it's kind of a pain making that video. But so yeah, if you want to watch that video, and then also if you played the Beating Bam event, it's basically the same layout, same bag. So that was nice of him to consider that in preparation. So anyway, you guys are probably tired of me talking. Looks like we're not getting a fifth yet. So I say let's just get going with this first one rather than just sit here and listen to me talk. So let's go with Lakeside Discmania bag. And the event should open tomorrow morning, usually like around 9, I think. I can't remember what time it goes live, sometimes earlier. So here we go. Good luck, guys. I got my lines kind of figured out for this. So for this one and this wind, I like to run it default aim with the PD, slide right, and then about that much hyzer, almost a disc. And it's kind of a safe bid. See if I can get it to go. I just missed to the left. Hoping my scores work tonight. The last few times I've played Play with Friends, I can't see any scores until everybody's done, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know why it does that to me so far. So if you're just now hopping in, there's the code right there. 41. Here, let me type it in. So if someone 41H8. All right. Let's see who wins this first round. This one with this wind. I still think I'm going to go PD2. Just got to be careful on the distance probably. I'm going to aim a little farther left because I'm going to power this down. That means it's going to be more stable than it would otherwise. So just didn't want to go long. That looks really good. I can't wait till I get my hands on one of these PD2s, man. They are awesome. And I want one in my bag. Hole 2. Still no scores showing, so it looks like that's not changing. This one for me is just a default aim with the MD1. I just don't like any sort of an ace line on this hole with this bag. So I'm just playing it safe for the easy birdie. And default aim, straight pull with the MD1 is pretty much a tap in almost every time. This one I use my same line. I'm going to go PD2, even though it's pretty overstable. Same line that I use to glide roll, just nice and low above the boats. But I'm just going to put some anhyzer, a little more anhyzer. Worst case is I hit the sails over there. That's what I don't want to do. This is well left of that, so it's going to be a bit of a throw-in for this one, but that's okay. No, actually we got kind of a dead little stop there, so should be an easy albatross with the logic. And still no score, so I guess it's just going to be a surprise at the end. I wonder if other people are joining too. This one in a calm wind like this, it makes me a little nervous that it's a headwind, but I'm still going to try. So got to hit this just right with this disc, but it should make it. I mean, this looks to be on a really good line. I'm going for the shortest part of the thing to clear, and we got it. So just be careful if there's any sort of a headwind. I wouldn't go for that paradigm. It is windbreak though, so I haven't really tried it. I need to go practice in like a 2 headwind and see if it can still make it, but it's pretty risky. This one is my normal line. I feel great about my chances of getting an ace here, especially in a calm wind like this. Aim a little lower just because it's a little bit of a headwind, and then straight pull from here. Looks pretty good. Oh man, just missed it to the left. Almost got that one. And then I typed in the code if anyone's just now watching. We're gonna, oh, I don't know why I slid there. This is the instinct. Another good chance at an ace here. I like to go bottom chevron. Just under the basket there. And about a half a disc of ante. Maybe a little more than half a disc. Is it going to come back? Maybe. Oh, man. Just barely missed that one, too. Almost had a couple aces. Couldn't get anything to go. All right, hole 8, another ace chance. Another instinct hole. So I still like to slide to the left. We're going to go top chevron on the basket. And because the instinct likes to turn so much, we're going to put some hyzer on it. About that much, I think. I shouldn't have put that much. Dang it. Just to the left of the basket. So we've gotten really close on a lot of these holes, but nothing's fallen for us. See if anyone else is going to get some aces. I just wish I could see scores, man. Oh, that's a tough wind here. So, in this type of a wind, man, I'm not even sure. I think I'll still go instinct. I don't want to mess with the PD off the tee. Aim a little higher, a little more turn on it just to try to carry it a little farther. It's not really going to buy me much, though. So with this wind, I just don't feel great about making it, even if it is windbreak. I think it might be able to make it on a windbreak. The backhand. Let's try this out. See if I can. Yeah, that windbreak does fight through pretty good, so it might work pretty well for Lakeside, even in a headwind. There you go. We had a mistake-free round, so if I do that in tomorrow morning, I'll be happy. 14 under. See what everyone else did, and if anyone else joined. I don't know if it's not showing if people join or not. Nope. You got people leaving. Nice tempo with the 14 under. Ducky Doo ran into a few troublesome holes. We had quite a few more people the last few times, but that's all right. You guys want to skip over to, let me see. Oh, it's going to let me. See if anyone else. I'm going to do Lakeside again or go with some Lost Island. Let's try Lost Island next. We can come back to Lakeside. Anytime, man. You out of here? I want to practice at least both of these a few times. So let's hop over to Lost. Oops, that's just the bag. Focus here. Lost Island. A little bit more challenging. Tempo with the ace on 7. Nicely done. I would imagine you threw the instinct. Let's see, hole 5. Did you go for it? Or did you play it safe? Let me go let some more people know, see if anyone else wants to join. I wonder if people just haven't done well in the first 2 rounds, so they've kind of lost interest in the event. I don't think people enjoy the events as much if they're not default bags. I don't think anyone enjoys it quite as much when it's a set bag and it's not disc that you're used to, which is understandable. All right. Well, I want to practice, so we'll see who else joins. Timpa, if you're still here, I'm going to do Lost Island. We'll see if anyone else joins us. People are probably peeking in and realizing no one else is here. That's all right. This one is a perfect hole for the paradigm. So I usually aim about right there. We're going to aim this way a little bit, and then we can straight pull it. It should turn. Oh, I didn't. Probably aimed a little too high there. It's going to still be a good result. We'll get away with it. And take a birdie on that first hole. What's up, Dale? Hop in if you want. 41H8. We just started Lost Island. And then this one, PD, is going to make it in most winds. So I use my same line as a sapphire, just that arrow right in line with that tree. And then with this wind, we're going to have to put some Annie on it. So probably at least a disc of Anheuser on this wind, just to make sure we stay away from that left side. And that's going to be perfect. Give us a birdie. There we go. Hole 3. Yeah, thanks. I didn't even see that. I realized it earlier when I went to check the time, but I accidentally scheduled it for tomorrow night initially, but I fixed it. So this one, this wind, I think we're going to go DD1. I'd normally aim about right there, but with this wind, we're going to aim quite a bit more over here and just let that wind kind of push it to the left. And hopefully get a look at Eagle here. DD1 is actually a great disc for this hole. I'm not a big fan of it in general, but for this hole, it works out pretty well. We find ourselves right behind this dang tree. This is looking like a drop shot. I don't know if the logic is going to fade enough, and I feel better about trying to get it with a drop. Drop, very similar to the harp, just doesn't quite fade as much. This is the glide though, so it is going to be a little longer. 147. All right, here we go. On a forehand. Oh no. Too much hyzer there. Almost got me in trouble. Not a fan, Dale? I'm liking it the more I use it, but obviously I prefer my own bag. But and there's definitely some gaps in the bag, that's for sure, that make it challenging at times. The logic is just so similar to the pure for most throw-ins that. So this one is going to be a little more challenging in this wind, and I'm trying to remember my aim point. Here, I'm struggling to remember here. So I'm going to go watch my own video. Oh, crap. Stupid ads. All right, just want to look at this line real quick. I just can't remember my power. Similar wind to what we have now. All right, from straight up. All right, good to go. I like this line a lot. Let's see if it works out for me here. So let me get back to default. Pretty close. About right there. Oh, this is a different wind though. That's all right. So we're going to shift this way a little bit. And maybe a touch of Anheuser. And I think it's still going to work out nicely. So all these power down water skip lines that I've found have worked wonders for me since I don't have my Vandal or don't have my water skip Sapphire. Oh no. Ooh, I almost missed it. All right, hopefully we get some more people joining, or maybe they've already joined, but there's the code if you want to hop in. Definitely more fun if the more people we have join. This one, I know there's people throwing all kinds of different things here. I just like the water skip paradigm. I'm going to slide left, and then I'm going to put a little bit of hyzer. I just want to make sure it's fading. That was not enough hyzer. This is what I was trying to avoid, is this left side here. Not what I wanted. So let me see if I can get inside the wall here. I don't know if I'm going to hit that rock. I think I might be all right. This is going to be interesting. Oh, we caught some rocks. Shoot. Oh yeah, I caught Hobsonizer way late, so I like rushed through. I didn't even realize it was like a kind of survivor type thing, so that was kind of fun. But then I screwed up on one of the holes on Northern Breeze and didn't quite make the cut, unfortunately. And then I had to help get my daughter down, so I didn't even see who ended up winning it. Who ended up winning? I wonder if Westy did. He was a guest on there. I feel like he would have told me if he did. 124. Probably falling behind here. Drop. Nice. Nice little throw in. I'm getting more used to the logic. Yeah, I hear you, Frosty. And I wonder if Spinoff's going to learn. I think the last time they did the first DGVPT, I feel like most of it was with the default bag. They might have had a couple rounds. I can't remember. I know the majority of it was default, and I think that's what everyone prefers. These set bags, even the really good players. It's not the favorite, but it's challenging and it's fun at times. So this one with the DD1, I like to slide left instead of right like I normally do. And then I can't remember if I go middle chevron. I think I go bottom chevron just to where it reaches the spike thing. And then we're going to put a little bit of hyzer. And then we're going in the water. I got to relook at my line there. No, that might be all right. Oh, that's going to be perfect, actually. So if I can get here, I love my chances of getting the eagle. This is my normal aim with the pure, so I got to aim up a little bit. And let's see if we can get this to go. Not enough. I feel like that one fades a lot more than the pure does when I aim low like that. So I missed the eagle there. Did anyone else hop in? Like, is the code working, or is it just not updating for me? This one's going to be the PD. I know Daniel has like a power down one. I just like the forehand route since I have to throw the PD. So middle chevron in line with the basket, and then just kind of got to judge the anhyzer. This looks pretty good. Probably a little right, but I think it's going to stay in balance. Unless that rock screws us. All right, we missed the rock. And then it's all about the throw in. 89 feet. About right there. Oh no, dang. I've been doing so well with the logic. I just put too much on that one. So screwed up that nice round. Hey, at least I'm seeing scores for Timpa. I haven't been seeing scores. This one I use my turn glide line and throw the DD1 just above this little V, and this is the line I like to use, but I think everyone has the line on here. There's probably a much easier, like a straighter pull down. But for me, I like to go about right there. And that works out really well. All good, Dale. You're more than welcome whether you're playing or not. We get a nice drive here. If I can do that tomorrow morning, I will be happy. This hole is always just feels good to get the eagle because it feels like it's never a guarantee. Tee shot's always challenging. See if the PD2 can get us close here. Trying to airmail this one into the basket. It's going to be short. That would have been sweet to get the Albie there. All right, and then if we got one more hole. This one, I'm trying to remember my line, although I think I go DD1 because it's nice and straight. And I think we go middle chevron on the base of that tree there. With this wind, I think we can go straight pull, and it's going to turn a little bit into that headwind. Should have plenty of carry, I would think. Ooh, that's cutting it close. Right off the rock. So headwinds can definitely make this one tough. 322. Go with the PD. Try to go around that first tooth, just around to the right of it, and then up towards the basket. That's the plan. We're going to hit the tooth instead. Oh well. 51 feet. Should be easy peasy with the logic. So we just had that one hole where we messed it up a little bit. Not too shabby though. 9 under for Lost Island ain't too bad. All right. Anyone else want to join? And if so, what layout you looking to do? We did Lakeside once. We did Lost Island. Unfortunately, that's the only two that we can do. Again, I made the video for whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it right now. Wet and Wild. That's a pain to try to practice. So if you want to check out the video before tomorrow, definitely be helpful. Let's go back to Lakeside. See if anyone else hops in. Timpa's still with us. And at this point, oh, there we go. Chasing, hopping in. Juju, what's up? Good morning. If you're saying good morning, are you on the East Coast or are you in Europe? See if we got Skoden joining us as well. We're gonna do Lakeside again, then we'll go back to Lost Island. Unless anyone has, yeah, hop in, man. Ducky Doodoo hops in again. All right. Got some Schenkenstein joining us. I like that name. Finland. Nice. That's a good way to start the morning. All right, let's get into this. Get some Lakeside. Start this round. Frosty's ready to go with some pizza and coffee. I'm sipping on my Monster. I'm not working tonight. I work tomorrow night, so I want to try to stay up the night before a little bit so I can sleep during the day the next day. So this is a tough wind. It's kind of risky going for it with this wind. Maybe like a forehand PD, I could go for it, which I think that's what I'm going to try. The safest bet is probably just throw the Instinct up there and go for the birdie, but I'm going to try a forehand line just to see what ends up happening and see if we can get this close. It's going to be pretty stable. Oh, that'd be sweet. Oh, we got it. I don't know if I've ever threw a forehand line on this hole. So I'll take the ace. This wind, so when it's a big left to right, I don't like throwing the forehand PD2. I'd rather just throw the backhand Paradigm, just kind of aim right at it. And then that's a much better option than trying to do a forehand PD2 there. Then it becomes a perfect disc. Thank you, man. I was lucky. I was just kind of winging it, trying something different because I did not feel good about the backhand there. So we start out with a couple of eagles. This one, I don't really. So let's see. I'm going to try. I just want to show you my regular play. And I'm not even going to mess with it because I know I'm not going to run it. No matter, just because the PD is a glide, there's just really it's just so hard to stop this and run it safely. So I just go MD1 on the default with a little bit of hyzer and just take the tap in birdie. It's just not worth running this one, in my opinion, on this hole. If anyone has a safe ace line with any of these discs, then let me know because I'm not aware of it. The only way I think you can do it safely is if you aim really, really high, like a backhand PD. Maybe you could drop it in, but the chances of making it are so little, and then there's still a chance you go in the water. So in my mind, it's just not worth it. This is probably the perfect wind for this hole because you got the PD2, which is what I like. Aim nice and low, and I don't have to put as much anhyzer on it because of that wind. So I think about right there should be plenty. And I don't like messing with the water skip here. I think It's just too much that factors in. It's just such a harder shot. I'd rather go a little long and have a little bit of a throw in than try to get a water skip to work out. Logic. Oh no! Oh, we just slipped out the right side, so I just negated my nice ace. And I missed from 70 feet. So this is one of the winds that concerns me. I probably won't go for it, but I'm just curious, the windbreak. I'm curious if it's going to be enough. Try the paradigm. I feel like I have to hit it perfect. And that's not perfect. So I'm pretty sure this is going to stay wet. And that's why I need it. It could have made it if I would have had a better shot. It's just risky with that wind. But again, that was more user error than anything. See if the logic has enough from 180 on a forehand. It does not. Ooh, right in line too. It's good to know because I wasn't sure what the full power forehand for the logic was. And I'm sorry I can't see scores. I don't know what it is about Play with Friends when I use it, but I can't see scores, so it's a bummer. We got another good wind here. Let's see if we can get another ace. Instinct right on that tree. Straight pull down. And bam. That's got to be in. Nice. That one just felt good right off the bat. So we get two aces. We had that silly par and then the silly eagle instead of albatross. This one, instinct for sure. I'd probably go worship if I was playing with my bag. We're going to aim lower. Got to put some ante on this because of this big tailwind. Maybe we can get a third ace. Oh, I thought I had it. So close. That would have been pretty sweet to have a 3-ace lakeside round with this bag. Still got an opportunity on the next hole. Maybe we can drop one in. What do we got? Okay, 2 wind. Slide left. We got the top chevron kind of right in the basket there. And with this wind, we're going to have to give it probably at least a disc a hyzer, I would think. Go in. No, it's to the right. So no 3 aces. Yeah, man, no worries. I mean, the event itself is tiered. I don't know if you played the first 2 rounds or not, but depending on kind of your tier and multiplayer, your level and stuff, that determines which tier you are in the event. So we're not trying to compare much right now. We're just trying to share lines and learn the course, since these are the courses we're going to be playing tomorrow. This is just the instinct off the tee. Try to throw it into the log. And then from here, I think I like the forehand paradigm. Aim right at this tree kind of with the middle chevron, and then maybe a touch of anhyzer, not much. It's going to want to turn in that headwind. Should get there 1 skip. This is a little to the right, but I think it's still going to be okay. That tree helps us out a little bit. And that was a fun round. I had a couple mistakes that cost me a really good score, but it's always nice to get a few aces, especially when it's not even your bag. Let's see how we did. Oh, chasing with a -13. Solid round. Solid round there. Let's see. Schenkenstein, Skoden, -11. Ducky Doo, Timpa. We had a few others join us. So, yeah, that was fun. I could have had a really good round had I gotten that birdie or even the eagle and then the albatross, but still a solid round with those 2 aces. Jeez, then you have a better chance going to the other island. He's saying, yeah, I think minus 14 would be, let's see, what's that, like elite par and one ace would be minus 14, right? I think. Yeah, because you got 13 with elite par, and then one of the aces would have got you minus 14. That would be an awesome round. No, I didn't know that, Dale. You didn't tell me that. I thought you weren't playing. Oh, I see. You didn't get the Albie. So 14 is basically, yeah, I think that's what we're all hoping and expecting. And then a 15 would be a huge bonus if you can drop an ace in one of those holes. For sure. So I either have to create a new group or we got to wait for these players to finish. So I think I'm going to create a new group so people aren't just waiting around. So I don't see new scores showing up anyway. So they might have left. That's a downside to play with friends is it doesn't let me create a new one until everyone finishes. So sorry for those that are still playing. We'll get one started. Let's go over to. You guys want to do Lakeside one more time, or you want to do Lost Island and go back and forth? Yeah, you don't want to disturb the wife. Yeah, I got to be careful too. I already heard some movement up there, but I think it was my daughter waking up. Our youngest wakes up a lot and comes back to our room. Let's go. Anyone else have a preference? I really don't care. I'm okay either way. Let me get the code up so people can start joining. So there we go. B1CY, Bravo 1, Charlie, whatever Y is, I can't remember. Yankee. Yeah, let's go to Lost Island. Discmania. And we're going Lost Island. I really wish we could do the Champions Landing course, but it's not the right one, so it's kind of pointless to practice. And the bummer about the whole idea Daniel did the beating Bam this week, the way he did it was so we could all have like a warm-up practice for DGVPT, but they put the wrong Champions Landing course in the beating Bam event, so even that one wasn't the same as what we're going to see tomorrow. All right, Lost Island. Bryce joins us. Welcome. And then if you guys are watching, and if anyone has kind of better lines or suggestions, or feel free to set me straight. And if you want, I put videos out for each of these layouts. And as I said earlier, the one layout that's just such a pain and annoying to practice is the Wet and Wild. Just because you have to go play the only way you can get this bag and play with this bag is in play with friends mode. So basically a lot of the holes are holes 8 and 9 of the courses, so you have to play the entire course just to get to that hole to practice it. So it definitely helps to watch that video if you haven't watched it yet. And I really like that layout. There's some fun holes. So here we go. Lost Island, Discmania bag. Yeah, man. For the event, I'm down anytime anyone has like a really good event and they recorded it. It's always be fun. I know Daniel's done it a few times, but send them to me. I can give you a link for a Google Drive and just add some commentary to your rounds. That'd be fun. And I always enjoy watching other people play and see what lines and discs they choose, because I still learn that way as well. So yeah, especially if you have a good event, man, let me know and send them to me, and I'd love to throw them up. And it's fun for you guys, I feel like, too, to watch your own rounds up on YouTube. All right, this one, a few different ways to go, but the easiest is just that paradigm, just kind of right at it. Probably the perfect disc for this hole. Straight pull, should start to turn and then just make its way towards the basket. Most winds, it's going to be plenty long. I got I got Survivor tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. I don't think I'm going to wait. I think I'm probably just going to play it tomorrow sometime. I don't want to see what's going on with the scoreboard or whatnot before I play. All right, this one, PD, should be real easy in a one wind. Same aim point as my Sapphire, and then we're just going to add a disc of anhyzer, maybe a little less with this wind. Just got to make sure you stay away from that left side of the cave or of the tunnel, whatever you want to call that thing, opening. And PD should get you through pretty much every time. It becomes a little more challenging in the 2 and 3 headwinds. But anything other than a 3 headwind, I'm going to use a PD on this hole. This one is one of the holes I actually like the DD1 on. I'm not a big fan of the disc in general, but this hole, it works pretty well. Let's go about right there. Straight pull. Uh-oh, I might be in some trouble. Looks like it just cleared that tree, so we're not going to get much of a look here, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But 205. I don't think the MD1 will reach on a forehand, but I think the instinct should. If we can just line it up right, then I think we have a chance here. Fade, fade, fade. Oh, that was good height, good distance, just needed a little more hyzer on it or a different aim point. And again, I wish they would update play with friends mode. So this one, if you were here before when I was playing it, it's kind of a fun, all these power down water skip paradigm lines have been a lot of fun for me. So from default, slide straight up to where the tree starts there. And then from here, we're going to do pretty straight pull down with the top of the disc stopping at that second to last chevron. I'm going to put a touch of hyzer on this just to make sure it starts to move over to the right. And this has just been money like every time I throw it, man. I much prefer doing this than Bryce is playing lefty mode. How'd you manage that? Were you doing some sort of challenge or something where it was better? Oh, I know what you were doing, Bryce. I guarantee you were trying to ace what is it? Northern Lights 1, weren't you? I'll bet for Westy's Christmas challenge. I knew it. That's funny. Still in lefty mode. I haven't tried yet. I was going to work with him. He was trying to make that like a whole disc golf alley wide thing, but I know Charlie's been sick and it's just been hard getting things communicated with spin off lately, so he just decided to still do it, but just do it on the Discord. This one, I'm going to try the PD2. I feel like it's too much and I feel like it might go long, but I do like the fade of it. So I'm going to aim kind of low. I'm just curious because I know I saw Daniel throw it in the event. I just wonder if there's any chance. If you've been throwing the PD2 here, has it ended up in the water at all? Because that's my concern. That's why I was throwing the paradigm. But I really like that shot, so I might change my line to the PD2 on that hole. Anybody had trouble going in the water on that hole throwing the PD2? If not, I'm going to keep throwing it. All right, so no mistakes yet. We didn't get the eagle like we wanted. Maybe we can get one here. This one slide left for me. It's going to be bottom chevron once it hits that spike there. And then with this wind, we're going to go almost a disc of hyzer, not quite. Maybe a half a disc. Probably should have just straight pull down. That's too much. Yeah, I like the feel of it. I was just thinking it might slide too long and go in the water. So if you haven't had any trouble, then I think I like that disc there. Good to know. All right, 190. I think this might be. I I don't think the link can make it. I think it's a drop. I think we're going to have to power down the drop a little bit. Not much, but definitely going to have to power it down some. Too far still, man. Probably should have just gone MD1 there, maybe. So, no eagles. Missed a couple chances so far. We'll see what hole. Hopefully we can get hole 8, maybe hole 9. Again, I know there's like a power down PD line here for backhand, but I just like to go forehand, middle chevron. And then you go kind of just past half. This is like half power of Anheuser. Kind of to go just past it a little bit. Or that's too much turn. I need to kiss off. Otherwise, we're playing for par here. Yep. So don't do that. Too much Anheuser. 91 feet. Save our par. That was a bummer of a deal there. Not a good tee shot. That's why I prefer the backhand line there anyway. But all right, this one, like I showed before, I like to slide right. I like to use my same line. I think a lot of people have more of a straight pull here, but I like to put a little flex on it so I don't have to worry about the tree. But see this little V here? Kind of line up the arrow just straight above that. A little higher with the DD1 just because it doesn't have as much lift as my glide turn rive. And then probably about right there. And we get another really good drive. So it's another one of the holes where the DD1 is a great disc. We're going to get way down there again and see if we can get lucky for Albie. 427. I'm trying to remember how long. Last time I tried the PD2. Let's try it again. I'm going to aim a little lower though. See if we can scare the basket. Is it going to have enough? Nope, still short. Yeah, I guess I got a little closer if I want any chance at that one. Going for 10 under on Lost Island, that'd be a solid score. So that's all birdies and 1 eagle. I think that's reasonable. I think 11 under would be awesome because that means you got one of those extra bonus eagles that are very possible, but definitely not a guarantee. But I think 10 under is definitely satisfactory. Dale, that's enough. I'm going to have to check your score out. So this is a tough wind here. And I think if I get this wind, I'm just going to go water skip paradigm. Because last time the backhand DD1 barely got there. So let's try this. I'm going to try my regular line with the water skip gold, but try it with the paradigm here. Uh-oh. That turned way more than I expected. And I don't think it's going to carry that far. Oh, man. TNT event. Well, I know it ended quite a while ago. Are you trying to just play the qualifying rounds? Is that why? And I know they were having even during the event, they were having lots of issues with it getting locked and unlocked. A lot of the events have been having that problem. They think somebody's kind of hacking these events and turning it off and on. So I couldn't tell you other than I know they're having a lot of issues with it. And I just screwed up this round on the last shot. Oh, man, I didn't even get across. Oh, well, don't do that. So I need to practice that wind on this hole because that forehand paradigm didn't work out too well for me. Was there a bonus event for the thing tonight? I only saw the main one. All right. Sorry, it took me a while to finish. Let's check out some scores now that I can see them. Oh, I can't see a lot of people because they left. We got Chasen at 7 under. I'd screwed up the last hole. Skoden was 6 under, so we struggled there. Schenkenstein, a lot of red there. So there wasn't a bonus event. So you have to be talking about just the qualifying. So it really doesn't, I mean, just to play them, sometimes they're open for a while. My first ace on 6. Thanks, this helps. Chives, you got an ace on hole 6? Or is that Lakeside? Posted the Northern Lights round as the bonus holes. Oh, was it like the friendly? I'm not sure what happened because I wasn't able to tune into it. Lakeside, nice. Hole 6. That's the one, the forehand one, I think. I still struggle memorizing all the holes. All right, here's another code for people that are still wanting to play. KNQP. KNQP. Bryce joins us. See if we can get some aces this one. And I'm going to step aside for just a second while people join in. So just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Here, actually, if someone will type in the code, here, I'll do it real quick. I'll be right back. I just want to get the round going before KNQP. And then, so that way people can start playing. There we go. All right. No. Ah, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. I did random. Damn it. Let's see. Tire. What's this going to do? Am I going to have to do another one? Shoot. Wonder if everybody retires. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't select probably the bag or the layout. If everyone retire, I'm just going to do it quick. I suck, guys. I'm sorry about that. TNT top 32 round. It's still locked. I just checked. Yeah, they were having all kinds of issues, and I know they finished. So, play. All right. There we go. All right, so we're going Discmania, and we're going to go Lakeside. And we're going to go AK-56. AK-56 for Lakeside. Go ahead and start if you want, and I'll be right back.
So I just realized I was just talking to myself. I didn't turn the volume back on when I got back. But here we are, Lakeside 5. No mistakes so far. AK-47. I get it, Dale. I get it. I'm not going to go for this in this wind, so we're just going to go. We'll just power down the P. Oh, don't want to hit the boat. That would be a mistake. Just power down the PD a little bit. I'm not even sure. I think full power would be too much with the PD. Yeah, so I'm glad I powered it down. I'd normally just throw instinct, but in a big headwind. So 214. I just don't think that maybe the windbreak MD1 can make it. Let's try. Ooh. Oh, we almost made it. Not too bad of a bid there. 53 feet for the logic. I was all excited. I saw a couple scores pop up at first, but then after that, no scores. So, all right, we got this one last time. Let's see if we can get it again. A little bit of a headwind. Even though it's 1, it does affect it a little bit. So I'm going to aim a little lower just to bite off a little more distance and put a little bit of hyzer on it. I didn't put enough hyzer because we just missed it left. Ah. Still no mistakes, so maybe we can get an ace on 7 or 8. That would be awesome. That's what I'm going for. Tomorrow is just a round with no mistakes. 295. With this wind, I don't need much anhyzer. Still, I could have just pulled straight down. It might have been short too. That's a tough win there, because in a 2 or 3 headwind, it's hard to get the instinct there, and the PD just is too much dis for that hole. All right, ooh, another tough wind. And I aim really low on this one. My goal here is just to try to get this safe. I don't even care about acing this one. I just want to try to get it on board. But this is a tough wind. Actually, you know what? I think the MD1 can make it in this wind, although hopefully the windbreak portion of it doesn't slow it down too much. Let's try this out. All right, MD1. Are you enough? See, 3 wind, I think the MD1 is the one to go. It's just too difficult of a shot with the instinct. Makes me nervous. Even with the chance at acing, I don't like it on that hole, in that wind at least. All right, I like the regular play, just, I don't know, maybe some people are going to that island on the left. I still like just the instinct into the log. And then the paradigm water skip from here. Especially with this wind, this should be perfect. 477. Let's go about right there. And maybe right there. Could aim more to the left, but again, it's going to work out just fine. So nice, mistake-free lakeside round. Didn't have my 2 aces like I did last time, but we didn't make any silly mistakes either. So we got 13 under. See how everyone else did. Matty J, welcome. Chasing with the 11 down. Yeah, see, that hole 8 in that wind can be tough, but I would recommend MD1 with that 3 tailwind. Makes it a lot easier. Bryce with the 12 under, nice. He just got the par on 8, so he probably missed the island and then made his throw in. So props for making that throw in, because that is tough on that hole. See if Chives finishes up and if it lets us kind of go to the next round. If not, I'll restart it. Oh, chasing with the ace on 6. Nicely done. Frosty's phone's dead. All right, So it looks like Chives is working through. So let's see if once he finishes, I think it'll let us just create another round so I don't have to restart this. If you're just hopping in, the code is up there. Feel free to join us. We've done Lakeside a few times. We've done Lost Island a few times. Unfortunately, those are the only two we can do. 14, I think that's a good goal. Oh, dang. Chase got, oh, someone joined late, so we're going to have to restart this. Rickon, welcome, man. Chasen, did you go over on 5 or did you make a throw in? Because that was a tough wind. Oh, Bryce got a ace on 6 too. Nice. Yeah, 14 would be what you expect. And then anything in addition to that is kind of a bonus. Nice throw in, man. That's awesome. All right. We had a couple people joining us. So, guys, feel free to continue playing. But just so we don't keep everybody waiting, we're gonna start a new one. And I'll ask the group again. Unfortunately, it's just freaking two courses that we can play right now. Unless you guys feel like playing a whole course just to get to one of the Wet and Wild holes. I don't think it sounds like fun to anyone, but if anyone wants to do that, I am open for whatever the group consensus is. Oops, I don't want to go there. Go and play with friends. All right, what do you guys want to do? Lakeside, Lost Island. There we go, 4-7 DP. I want to know what the comments are going to be after reading that one. But we got Lakeside, we got Lost Island, or we can go find some Wet and Wild holes that are on that one. Or we can watch my Wet and Wild video. I don't think that would interest anyone either. Everyone's here to play, I'm sure. Or we can do Champions Landing, even though it's not going to be the same layout. Picture of a button on my phone. What are you talking about? Where is there a butt? Dale, I don't know what you're talking about this time. I'm up for whatever, Well, we'll keep the pattern going. This Mania, we'll just rotate over to Lost Island again. We got Rickon, we got Chasen, we got Lucas, we got Bryce. Go back to the other screen for a sec. What screen was I? Oh, now I see what you're saying. It's like a finger or something. Some weird thing. When it was down here, I think Dale thought it was a butt or something on my YouTube. That's funny. All right, now that we got that cleared up, no butts on my screen. Let's do some Lost Island. Here we go. All right, let's try something different this time. Everybody, on each hole's tee box, type in what you throw off the tee, just to see if there's anything different. This wind, I am going PD2 off the tee. What's everyone else throwing? That was a mistake. Holy moly, that did not. Oh my gosh. Well, I screwed up an easy hole here. Maybe we can save par. What did every paradigm? That was probably the way to go. I thought I needed more anhyzer. Good. I'm glad everyone's not as dumb as I am, because I'm sure you're going to have better results than me right here. I'm about to get a bogey. 152, though. See if we can, got to add some power for sure with the logic. Oh, dang. I thought I made it. That would have been a nice little par save. All right, so I got some catching up to do. So that looks like most through a paradigm. See who else. Paradigm was short. Well, maybe we're all in trouble on that hole. Yeah, that's what I was worried about with the paradigm. Hole 2. Let me see if I can not play so slow. PD for sure in this wind. I don't know why anyone would throw anything different here. It's going to be an easy birdie. Water's edge and stuck. Hopefully water's edge means you were in bounds. And you still got the par at least. All right, hole 3. Let's see. What is everyone throwing on hole 3? I would imagine DD1 mostly. I like to slide to the left. And with this wind, we're going to go. Actually, we're just going to lower our aim a little bit and still pull straight down. With the DD1, this looks promising. Come on, last couple times I didn't have a clear look at eagles, so let's see if we can get one here. No, this dang tree, man. I keep finding right behind this tree. That's like the same shot. I think the logic can be okay for this shot. 143. I think it's going to fade pretty good for me. Get there. Oh, it stayed in. Hell yeah. Finally get that hole. I thought that was going to slip out to the right, but we got it to stay, so that makes up. Went too far in hole 3 with the DD1. Oh, yeah, that could be dangerous in that tailwind. If you get through clean, ended up in the water. But at least it's a pretty easy throw in for birdie. So again, if you haven't seen this line yet, this line is just money for this hole. So default aim, bottom chevron, right where the tree starts. And then we're going to go straight pull. I'm going to actually put a little bit of hyzer on it, just a touch. And then the top of the disc is going to stop right at the top of that Wi-Fi symbol. And this line has just worked every time for me until this one. Stop. Oh, finally it backfires on me. I needed a little more hyzer in that wind. Darn it. I'm bragging about the line and it goes in the water. I still like the line. I still like the disc. I still like water skipping versus the throw in. This one we've switched. Hole 5. What are you guys throwing? I think I'm switching over to the PD2. It worked out well last time. Slide to the right. And I'm going to put some anhyzer on it. Is that? No, Aaron. Why do that's twice I've overestimated the fade. It fades, but it takes a little while to fade, and I've screwed it up twice now. Should be able to save this, though. I think we're going to go PD here. Oh my gosh, Aaron. I hit that dang wall. All right, guys. Well, sorry you got to watch this. Definitely not getting the best score this time. What are we going to do here? Oh, man. Well. Is the drop going to get across? I should have thrown more disc. Dude, I'm already going for bogey here, man. Already going for bogey. Watch this throw in for bogey. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. It's going to be in the water. Maybe I'll stick with paradigm on this hole because that PD2 screwed me up. Yuck. Aaron. All right. Let's get an eagle here so I can forget about that last hole.
DD1 to the rescue. Dang it, I want us to keep it left to that hill, and I keep going. That's too much hyzer. All right. What do we got? 197. That's good drop distance. Come on, fade. Wow, that glide so much longer than the harp that I'm used to. It's hard to get used to, man. Definitely don't like the drop as much as the harp. But it is the glide drop, so it's hard to make that assessment. But I did bag the sticky drop for quite a while and tried it out, but I still ended up going back to the harp. All right, we're going to try this. I'm going to aim a little higher this time. Try the old forehand PD ace line. Again, I'm off to the right, but at least this is in bounds. Bag of skip water, skip putter. Big skip water, skip putter. You'd probably be the only one bagging one of those. 95 feet. Get our birdie. I'm curious who gets the best score this one, because it ain't going to be me. All right, let's see if we can get this one again. Potential for a big drive here with this tailwind. And this disc has been money for me on this hole, man. It's like the only hole I like it on. This one and hole 3. Oh, we get a dud skip. I hate dead skips. 444. I already know the PD2 ain't getting there, although it might in this wind. I'm gonna throw it anyway. No, don't roll. Oh, man. Okay, it's rolling back. All right, let me finish up because I'm curious to see people's scores here. Supposed to get better, not worse. I definitely got worse on this round. And I hate how I can't see scores. There we go. We get a better wind. Slide right. We're going to go middle chevron on the base of that tree. Or was it this tree? No, I can't remember. I think we're going this tree. We're going to go a little bit of Anheuser. I mean, it looks pretty solid. I think that's going to get up there and give us a look at Eagle. Oh, yeah. I'll take that. 181 uphill. I think MD1 has to be the choice here. Stay over there. Get in. Oh, I overshot it. Dang, Aaron. Right on line. That would have been nice. See if I can make this. All right, we got the birdie. All right, what are the scores? What's the damage? 4 under. Not good, Aaron. Chad with 5 under. Rick in 1 hole left. 8 under. Nice. Chasing 5 under. Struggled like me. Not as bad, though. That's 7. Hurt me. Hedro Wilson, wait, welcome. You from Japan, or you just got that flag? Anyone else see that? I haven't looked at that message yet. Luca struggled. Bryce with the 8 under. So Ricken is winning with the 9 under. Nicely done. I don't think anyone could catch him there. Putting out that note. Yeah, I think that might have just been spin-off kind of spamming everybody with that little cross out line, because everyone's always asking for more bag slots. So I think that was just their way of kind of putting a joke into there. That's my interpretation of it, at least. I don't think you'd think it means, oh, they were thinking about it and then they crossed it out, but I'm thinking it's more of just kind of a little joke, hence the blush face emoji. Hey, you can use all my lines whenever you want. I got no problem with that. As long as you share your lines whenever. That's the best, when someone says, hey, try this out, and it ends up being a new line that I use. But it's always fun seeing people throw a line that I knew I came up with, especially when they use it against me in multiplayer. That's the best. All right. Oh, dang, it's still, everyone finished, but it's still like, I feel like once you get more than a couple people, it doesn't let me continue on, so sucks. All right, let me get another code for y'all. Yeah, trolling basically, Dale. They're just kind of playing around with people. That's my interpretation. I can't confirm that. I don't think they replied to people that question that yet, so I can't give you 100% their reasoning there, but that's how I interpreted that comment. All right, I suck at multitasking. Here we go. Yeah, there's quite a. I feel like players are pretty split. I mean, most of us, we're always, obviously we're going to prefer our own bags, but set bags, I feel like some people really like this one and some people just really don't like it. And I think from the people that have said they don't like it versus people that do like it, I feel like the main factor is the throw in. Most players that are fuse throw in hate the logic, exactly. Me, like I throw in with the pure mostly. Yeah, the spike is very straight, kind of like the hope. So just when you're used to just aiming right at the basket all the time and it goes nice and straight, it's a tough transition going to the logic where you have to account for that fade. So I definitely understand, and that's just such a huge aspect or part of the game, the throw-in game. So it's hard when you have to use a bag that doesn't have a good throw-in disc. So I feel you. That's how I feel when there's a bag that has the fuse or has the hope as a throw-in disc. I feel kind of out of sorts and struggle. Right on, man. I guess let's flop over to Lakeside again and see who can get the most aces. Yeah, I use the spike. I think the main times I use the spike is when I was doing the 3-star my bag rounds, and I really liked it, man. It was a nice putter. I'm just so heavily invested in the pure that at this point, I'm not going to change it, even though there's some probably better discs out there. All right, last time we got this wind, I think I got the ace with the forehand, so let's see if we can. Let's try that again. That was pretty sweet. All right. I think that's going to miss left and short. Yeah, wasn't quite the same wind. On 5, slide right, mid chevron point. All right, I'm gonna have to. You're talking. All right, you're talking Lost Island chive, right? You're not talking Lakeside. Oh, I love the PD. I've been a big fan of it for a long time, so definitely like this bag. Like I love the PD. I love the Instinct. The Logic, very similar to the Pure, so that I think that's probably one of the reasons I like this bag so much. And I've fallen in love with the PD2. It's just an awesome disc. But the DD1, not a huge fan of. The water skip paradigm definitely could be handy in the bag to have, but definitely not a primary water skip disc. But anyway, overall, I've really enjoyed it, but I still wish the entire event wasn't set bag. I think people would enjoy it more if they got to play it with their own bag. Thanks, Chive. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll have to try that out. If we swap over there, I'll refer back to your message and see if I can get a better aim point. I was using the Paradigm, but I switched to the PD2, and I think it's going to be better. Yeah, I know a lot of people are really liking the Sampo. I'm just attached to the Sapphires now, too. Big 3 win. Not doing anything here, but throwing the MD1 up there for a birdie. I don't know if you've watched Stever's video explaining why he likes the disc that he does, especially the Sampo. but definitely can sell you on the sample for sure. All right, this is not the best wind here, but we're going to make it work. PD2, aim over this way a little more and put more ante on it. Like so. I'm okay with a little long versus messing with the water. That, oh man, that's about as long as you can get on this hole. Dang, you haven't gotten Accurate Glide Sapphire yet? Definitely, definitely hard to beat the Sapphire. I mean, as much as I love the PD, that's why two of my bags that I use have the Sapphire. Well, they all do actually, but I really like both. The Sapphire is just a touch longer than the PD. All right, I got to focus on this, so I'm probably going to miss this. 121 headwind. Drop. Oh no, I missed it into the water. Haha. Crap. That I wasn't even thinking that. I thought I could hit the basket at least. Jason did the same thing. Oh, that was brutal. That's not how you want to play that hole. Yikes. Paradigm. All right, we should be able to be okay on this hole. Just got to keep it more to the right. There we go. That's the line you want. Maybe. Oh, almost got water skip. Yeah, from what I've heard, the Sampo just doesn't turn as much and doesn't fade as much. It's just more of a straight path and doesn't finish as hard to the left, which I can see being very nice on a lot of holes. All right, we're going to get this ace. Again, same as last wind, I believe. Aim down a little lower. Just need to put a little more fade on it. Still not enough fade, man. I should have watched the sway on that one. All right. All right, let's see. Instinct. Get that ace here with this wind. Straight pull down. Stay right. Ah. Accurate sticky Sampo for the win. All right. Instinct for the ace right here. For the ace. About right there. I like it. Ah, can't get it. Right, left, all over. All right, what do we want to do here? Same old instinct to the log. And then from there, forehand water skip paradigm. Pretty sure. Oof. Don't like that wind though. Maybe we just do this. Go backhand water skip paradigm. Aim this way a little bit. And power down just a touch. How about that plan? Not a good plan. It's going to be, oh, stop. Okay, we got lucky. My plan didn't backfire. But that messed up albatross probably cost me this one. Let's see how everyone did. What we got? Ooh, Matty J with a tough finish. Chad with a strong finish, 11 under. Ricken finishing up. shooting for 11 under, chasing with a 12 under. Look at that, nice ace on 6 again. Man, you're smoking the whole 6. It's nice. Hedro Wilson, oh, there he is, 10 under. 12 under for myself. Should have been 14, but I missed that Albie. Luca with a nice ace on 7 to get the 12. And our winner, there's Bryce, 13 under with the ace on 6. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. All right, let me look at something real quick. Oops. Trying to remember. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Trying to remember if there's one of the courses that has multiple holes on what am I doing? Looking for layouts. All right, there we go. Except that's not going to work. Shoot. For some reason that doesn't work for me on my mobile. I have to go to a link. I was going to look to see if there's a course that has hole 9. Didn't clear the water. Yeah, that was kind of I didn't know if I can go forehand or if I go backhand on that last shot. Oh, we got a reward. Let's see if we got anything good here. What I was trying to think is if there's a course that has multiple holes on Wet and Wild. I can't remember if there was or not. We could go play that course at least. Accurate Water Skip Maverick, Adder, or Sticky Stall. What do you guys think? I'm thinking that Adder there, even though I'll never bag it. Kind of a sweet looking disc though. I'm curious to see what kind of updates they're making on managing your bag and collection. Supposed to be working on that. So, because right now it's just dang near impossible to kind of sort through your discs and stuff. So hopefully whatever updates they're looking at there will make that better and make the collecting discs more of a enjoyable experience. All right, get out of there. Let's get another one. Can anyone think Wet and Wild? Here, I know what we'll do. Let me get the code up. All right, UBP7. Hop in. UBP7. UBP7. Yeah, I'm going to go look, Chazen. I'm going to do this. Wet and Wild. We'll just scan through real quick. All right, so we got, here, I got it right here. So Lakeside 4. So Lakeside, but we've already played Lakeside, so that doesn't help us. Frozen Valley, Downtown. No, everything else is just one hole. So you can see, like, look at that. Like, Frozen Valley 3, you got to play 1 and 2 to get to it. Downtown, you got to play all the way to hole 7. KO Backwoods, you got to play the entire course just to get to hole 9. Lost Island, you got to play to hole 8. It's just, it was a frustrating round to put together. Ikigai Springs and then Lakeside 9. So, I don't know. It's not really worth it to get to one hole unless you guys... Maverick is the sample in this piece. I like the Maverick in real life. It's in my bag as my understable fairway. Yeah, I got a lot of discs, and I have no idea what all is in there. All right, what do you guys want to do? We can play one of those courses just to get to that hole, or we can still do Lakeside or Lost Island. Doesn't matter to me. I think some of the fun holes on Wet and Wild are Frozen Valley 3 can be fun. KO Backwoods 9, but the main one is Ikigai Springs 8. And then Northern Lights 3. All those can be challenging. You guys want to do Frozen Valley 4 with this? Yeah, there's 4 rounds, Rick, but the other one is let's see here. You can see it's hard to see there. No. The other one is Champions Landing. Sorry. Shoot. Sorry. Yeah, the other course, Rick, is Champions Landing FPO. It says Diamond on the post, but it's like FPO front 9. And for some reason, you can see here in Play with Friends mode, there's only the front 9 and back 9, which is MPO. So it's kind of, we can play that, but it's going to be different layouts for those holes. So it's kind of pointless. Even Daniel's event, Charlie put the wrong one in for Champions Landing, so it was not the same course. Well, let's do Frozen Valley. Try it out. What is it? I think Frozen Valley 3 is the only hole, but something fun. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Frozen Valley. The main one we want to focus on is hole 3. So here we go with this. Not that it matters. I feel like an ace opportunity with the DD1. That's what I'm going for. Going for some highlights. Oh man, where's the wind? Woo. That headwind turned it all sorts. We got a nice skip off the hill though. Yeah, that's the one. I mean, you can, if you have some of the discs, obviously if you have the PD and the Instinct or the Explorer, some of the discs you can go and kind of practice those holes in practice mode. But unfortunately, Play with Friends mode, where that bag is, you can't choose that course, so it just kind of sucks. Backhand line not recommended. I love the PD2, man. All right, this one I usually go Sapphire, but I think the PD is going to be okay as just a safe option. Actually, I'm gonna go aggressive here. We're gonna go for it. DD1. I mean, that looks, oh, it's kept turning. I thought it was gonna fade for me. Come on, get over there. Should be all right. Stop. Oh, nice. Paid off. DD1. You did good. One more DD1 here to get away from those rocks. Hey, we might have a look at an eagle here. 300 feet. What are we gonna do? 300 feet. All right. Do a wild kind of flex PD shot here. That would be sweet if I made it. Oh, pretty close. All right, here we go. I don't know how many of y'all are hole 3 yet, but I'm going to show you the line that I decided. Oh man, that's a tough wind though. I don't know if I like it in this wind. Here, let me show you the video first, because I got to remind myself of the line. All right. All right, so that's the line I really like, but I don't know if I love it in this wind. I'm going to try it, but it's probably not going to go well.
So bottom chevron, right on that tree. With this wind though, and I'm definitely not putting hyzer on. I'm going to put some little bit of anhyzer and take a little power off and see if that's a good compensation for this line. I mean, maybe too much power, but I hit the line pretty good. It's going to be just fine. It's just going to be long, but it's inbound. So, hey, even in a 3 tailwind, it worked out. Be curious to see if anyone eagles this one. I mean, that's a good wind to kind of take the right side too, but 142. Still going to go with the logic. This wind, I would normally go forehand, but I don't want to be ending to the right, so that's why I'm going to stick with backhand. .142. It's going to fade like a mother with this wind, so that's why I'm aiming way over here. Oh, I still missed it left. Straight OB to the, oh no. You have forehand. Yeah, that's not the hole you want to go forehand on. You guys want to finish out, or do you want to restart and get to that hole again? Doesn't matter to me. Ooh, I don't have my roll rive. I don't know if I can do my line, but I'm going to try with the PD2 just to see how this works. I'm going to try my same line, but obviously don't need as much. I need less hyzer. So let's go with that. Restart. I'm down to restart. I just wanted to try that. Oh, bro, this is my favorite hole in the game. And oh, look at that. We get the eagle with the PD2, which is becoming one of my favorite discs. Let's play again. I'm gonna restart because I want to do Frozen Valley 3 again in a calm wind and test that line out. Play on, see how it goes. Okay, well, I want to see how everyone does. We'll come back to it. How about let's finish this round and then we'll play Frozen Valley again just to hole 3. That sounds like a good plan. All right. DD1 should be a good disc for this hole. Ah, dude, it's so hard to control, man. Just freaking takes off to the right. Sorry, Rick. I'll try to hurry, man. I just feel bad for the rest of people that are trying to finish around. 150. Let's try this out. Get down. Oh, almost made it. You can probably catch us if you sign in again to the same code. Right there, UBP7. You can probably restart if you log out and back in. Right on, man. Well, thanks for joining. This one, I think the PD is the way to go here. Probably don't need full power, or you can probably go forehand. Oh, that's going to be in the water. Oh, man. Let's probably just go really wide around the trees there. Yuck. Oh, did I just save that with the logic from the drop zone? I'll take that. Yeah, man, I hope it does. Hope it does. Again, if you haven't watched the Wet and Wild video, it's just so hard to go practice. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully I saved some people some time on that one. There are some risky lines, but I like them, and they worked out well for me in the beating BAM event. Ooh, I like the PD2 here. Maybe. Oh no. Trying to remember what time the event usually goes live. I feel like it hasn't been the same every time. Anywhere from like 6 in the morning to 9 in the morning Central Time. All right, ooh, tough wind here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? PD seems like it might be short. Go with the PD2 again. Let's try this out. Come on, where's that fade I counted on? Get up there. Oh, lucky. Bounce under the fence. 9 o'clock. Seems about right. I feel like it goes live earlier than Survivor does. Trying to decide when I want to play Survivor. This one's going to be a little tougher with this wind. A little more hyzer than I'm used to. Looks good. This is the other hole to try to ace with Westy's Christmas challenges. Not an easy task, but at least he... Geez, that disc sucks, man. I hate that disc. At least for his challenges, you can rethrow and you don't have to actually get an ace, if that makes sense. That's way too much disc. I don't know what I was thinking. Eastern time. So maybe 7 or 8 my time usually. Yeah, because I think it is earlier. I think Survivor's usually around 9 or 10, but I think my time. But I think DGVPT has been a little earlier. Oh man, we all struggled there. Let's see, Chazen with the eagle on 3, Matty J. So I'm curious, you guys got the eagle. What line did you use on 3? Did you go backhand like DD1, backhand PD2, water skip paradigm? Yeah, I hear you, Craig. Luckily, making all these videos and playing the last couple weeks has helped out a lot. Plus, I have backhand paradigm, nice. And then I just feel lucky that the PD and the instinct are in there because those are 2 discs I'm very familiar with. And then the logic is very similar to my throw-in disc. So I think for some people, they're pretty lucky to already be familiar with some of them. All right, let's do Frozen Valley again, just until hole 3. Then I'm gonna bail on that round. I just want to do it one more time, just to test that water skip line one more time. So here we go. Hop in, JRUH, and we're gonna go do Frozen Valley 3 one more time. Let's see how many people can get the eagle. Right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now, I think. 6 people. Let's see if 75% of us can get the eagle on Frozen Valley 3. That's the goal. Whatever line you want. You don't have to use my line. Go for the ace again. Oh man, see that I just can never throw this disc where I want. That's not too bad. Oh, I missed the birdie. I'm just trying to hurry up and get to hole 3. Right on. I think you said that before, Chasen, but you can stay as long as you want. All right, this one, let's go. Let's go big again. Go big or go home, right? Fade. Oh, no. Go. Go like past all the water. Go. No, right in the water. That'd be cool if it stopped right there on that little ice island. Oh, we got to go way back here, man. Jeez. I suck with the DD1. All right, we're almost to hole 3, though. That's why we did this. Little dead skip helping me out there. All right, here we go. Water skip paradigm line. Let's see what kind of wind we got. Oh man, we get another crappy wind. That's the thing. Like play these holes, you get to the one you want, and then it still ends up being a sucky wind. We're still trying it. All right, so there, got a left to right wind. So we're gonna have to put some hyzer on this one. Let's try that. Maybe right there. I can't remember if was it middle power or, no, I can't remember. I'm gonna go middle power though. Looks good. I mean, I feel like I hit that spot no matter what the wind, and that's gonna give me a great look at eagle. All right, Chives, take it easy, man. Glad you're able to join us. 69 feet. I guess we're not going to be able to see who all got the eagle. Sounds like Craig found the water. All right. We are getting out of here. How many people got the eagle? If I eagle, I stay. All right, Chazen. Are you staying? That's the question. Or did you? Oh, we got some scores. Chazen with the birdie. That means you got to leave. T-Bone. Matty J with the eagles. Bryce with the eagle. Man, I feel like we were shooting for 75%. That's about that. Nicely done. Did anybody use the water skip line, or did everyone go backhand around the right side? Paradigm. No one likes the water skip line. You tried it and didn't go. That was not the best wind to try it the first time. We did it twice. We got crappy winds both times, unfortunately. All right. All right, what now? We got a couple rounds left. Does anybody want to do a default bag just to kind of redeem yourself or feel more comfortable? You want to keep going? I mean, the whole purpose of this is to get some practice with this mania, but I'm down for whatever at this point. We can do Lakeside. We can do backhand paradigm. Matthew got the eagle with the backhand paradigm. I guess I could stay. That's funny. That's like the third time he's changed his mind. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing, y'all? Default bad, did more Discmania. You want to do Ikigai Springs so we can practice hole 8? Or do you want to do Lakeside or Lost Island? Hey, I'm with you on that, Craig. I mean, the PD2 is very overstable, but the main Skippy long distance driver is not. That's the one I do not like. I'm down. I think Ikigai Springs. Then we can. I got a sweet line for hole 8. Let's do that. So the only one in the event is hole 8, but let's see how we do. Let's see who can. All right. 2 competitions. Who can score the lowest? And the other competition is who can eagle Ikigai Springs 8. Got it. See if anyone can do both of those. Here we go. Ikigai Springs with, oh, damn it. Dude, I picked the wrong one. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I suck. Discmania. Ikigai Springs. G7, J6. Gosh. I cannot multitask. Trying to talk and choose courses at the same time. All right, let's do this. Ikigai Springs. Okay, best score, and then whoever can eagle hole 8. That's what we're going for. I wonder if you can go backhand DD1 with this line. It's probably not smart. I don't know if forehand's going to be long enough. I want to try to score good. I'm going to try to be smart here, even though I rarely play smart. I don't even have a safe line. I'm just putting a bunch of hyzer on it and hope it gets through. That's my safe play on Ikigai Springs 1 is because I do it so rarely. I just put a bunch of hyzer on it, hope it gets through the trees. 203. This is not going to make it. I'm just playing this for birdie. I almost always go for eagle on this hole and take the shortcut. So whenever I have to play safe, I feel like I'm just winging it. And it doesn't go well. Same with KP2. I always find my way in the sand trap because I suck at playing it safe. PD here. And just have to be careful because of that big wind. So we're going to put quite a bit of anhyzer on it. Still not enough. This could go either way. Yep. Gosh. That was a crappy bounce off the rock. Save our par at least. Well, I have to do work now. All right, what are we going to do here? We're going to try to just... I don't know how far this is going to go. We're going to try it anyway. And try to land right on the water and steal a stroke here. Oh my gosh, how did that not skip? What was that? What in the world? That's what happens. Whoa, way too much, Annie. Oh, and short. Well, I think I might be out of the running for best score. Oh, we hit the tree. Everything's going wrong here for me. This is not how you want to play this hole. 105. Get there. Gosh. What is that? I thought we were way worse than a bogey there, but still, never want to bogey that hole. Par bogey. So we're going downhill here. Instinct. And again, the only hole on this course that's we're going to play tomorrow, and the event is Ikigai Springs 8 for the Wet and Wild round. And I'll show you my line once we get there. Should be able to go PD on this one with that tailwind. Way too much anhyzer, and we hit the tree. Got away with it. I'm just kind of hurrying up at this point. So for this win, for the logic, I like to switch to forehand. That way I can pretty much aim right in the center. Add a little bit of power because it's forehand. And it's just nice to not worry about the wind as much. Oh, yuck. What am I going to do here? I don't like this at all. All right. Maybe we'll gain some strokes. Maybe people will mess that one up. You never know. People aren't used to this bag, so mistakes will be made. Although that's not a... Oh, no. Ugh. Off the damn tree. Gosh. All right, Dale, you take care. That sounds miserable. I don't like to be cold. I'm all about the warm winters, warmish winters of Texas or Arizona where I'm used to living. All right, this one, go forehand PD, put a little bit of anhyzer, try to go right through that tree. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203. 203
Should be perfect. Dang, I can't believe I did it on the last hole. Thought I was going to be gaining strokes and I miss a putt. You talking about Ikigai Springs 8 or the whole event? I didn't think 8 was a bad wind. For the event, it was a 1 wind. I know that. So it was pretty easy wind. Backhand PD would have been pretty easy, even though I still went my water skip paradigm. Oh, is that long enough? Is that going to be short? Oh my goodness. I hate that disc. DD1 is garbage. Garbage of a disc. All right, if you guys don't beat my score, then you're having about as much fun as I am right now. Oh, I meant to switch to forehand. Oh, just one more hole and I'm there. That was supposed to be forehand. 97 feet. Gotta aim high. Not quite. All right, we're about to find out. Here we go. Let's see what the wind is doing. Here we go. Ikigai Springs. Oh man, look at that. That is not friendly wind. Although for a PD, so I'm gonna show you my PD line. I used to throw PD here a lot, and this wind is actually pretty good for a PD. So I would probably, in the event, I would probably go this, even though I like my water skip paradigm line, but I'm going to slide left, and we're going to put this wind, we're going to put the top chevron down at the base of that tree there, and then with this wind, maybe like a touch of hyzer, not much. And that's not good. You can tell I'm rusty with that line. Yikes. And I thought I was going to show you a good PD line if you get this wind, and I did the opposite. So let's put a little bit of anhyzer on it. Try that out. Looks better. Paradigm worked for Bryce. Yeah, I'm more excited about that line anyway. So I don't know if did you go backhand paradigm or you do water skip? This is the line I used. And I did try it out in different winds. Ah, you stupid ads. Slide right. All right. Just had to remind myself there. PD, I'm sure is probably the better option, but we're going to go, this is what I wanted to do. Slide right. We're going to go right up there. And with this wind, just a touch of anhyzer. Nope. Needed more anhyzer. And I think I'd still probably just go PD on that hole. Still worked out, still going to be safe. If anything, you want more hyzer than anything, and a miss to the right is way better than a miss to the left. Well, man, we keep doing this, like we're playing all these holes and then we get crappy winds. Ooh, nice throw in there. That sucks. Sucks about making videos too, is you get to a certain hole and then it's not the wind you want. You got to do it all over again. Well, if nobody beats my score, then I'm going to be disappointed in y'all. So I think I shot like 10 over. At least it feels like 10 over. So that's a bummer. I was excited to play Guy Springs 8 because it is a much easier to control line, but not in that wind. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you joining. Let's check out some scores. See who won here. Matty J, 6 under, so far in the lead. T-Bone 5, Innova 5. Bryce Ross with a nice 8 under. Like it. Water skip for the Eagle. So he and Matty J got the Eagle. I think Matty went PD and Bryce went water skip. So there's no wrong answer there. All that matters is your score. And I think we're about done. I mean, let's since Lakeside's going to be the first one, that's what we're going to start tomorrow. Let's all get a good round of Lakeside so we go into it with a good feeling. That's what I want to do at least. If you guys are on board with that, Lakeside one more time, then I'm going to call it a night. Nicely done, Bryce and Matthew. Last one for the night. We're going Lakeside. Let's see how many aces we can get. And that's going to be the first course tomorrow. All right, Matt, take care. Everyone might be done. We might not need to do this. Might be doing it on my own. Lucas joining us. I don't like ending things on a sour note. And that last round was not great. So I want to do something where I leave the game with a positive vibe. This is my last one. At least I'll hold us to it this time, Chazen. So hop in. Let's see who can have an awesome Lakeside round. And then I'll be scoping the scoreboard tomorrow and see if it translates. I'm going to take a screenshot of the final scoreboard. And then I'm going to go look for your guys' names on the scoreboard tomorrow and see if you shot the same or better than what you do right now. I think that'll be fun. So let's do that. Here we go. Lakeside. Right bag, right course. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Oh, we got a good wind. All right. Possible ace here with the PD. I like to slide right. About a Disca Heiser. All right. There. Go in the basket. Go in the basket. Get down. No, too high. Right on target, man. It would have been sweet to start off with that ace. All right, we got 6 of us. Sweet. Here we go. This one in a calm wind. PD2 for me all day long. And way over here. Straight down. Let it go find that basket with that nice reliable fade. Close to a tap in every time. Hole 3. Let's see what kind of wind we get. Still going. Oh, I was thinking it was the other one. This one I'm not going for. We're just going MD1. Default. Straight pull. Tap in. Birdie. On to hole 4. If you're running this one, you got bigger cojones than I do. I'm going to take a sip of my Monster because I'm about to get some aces. All right, here we go. 1 wind, that's good. Hopefully that doesn't mean we fly by like we did last time. This is the PDE 2, nice and low aim. Give it some Annie. Oh yeah, I like this. Go in. Oh, I don't think it can skip up high enough, but that would have been sweet. 87 feet, logic. Do me a solid. Oh. Did I lose connection? We're good, right? I think we're good. I just heard a beep. Not sure what it was.
Usually that means we lose connection for a sec. All right, threw me off. Is it still working all right, guys? 87 feet. Here we go. Sweet. Don't want to do what I did last time. Oh, just got it. All right. Save that one. That one had me nervous. I thought I threw it too low. Oh, dude. I don't think I can make it. I'm going to do this smart. I'm thinking as if it was the event tomorrow. If it was the event, I think the Paradigm can make it, but it's going to have to be like the perfect line. Otherwise, there's a good chance I go in the water. Jason says don't run it. So if this was the actual event, I wouldn't even consider running it in a 2 or 3 headwind. So I would just pull out the Instinct. I can go full power. I don't have to power down the PD. It's going to be a little longer of a throw in, but it's still possible. And at least it gives me a chance at eagle, but no chance at anything worse than a birdie. Stay over there. Dang it. Not enough turn. So no throw in, but still get the birdie. And that's going to be my play tomorrow. Any sort of a headwind. If it's a 1 headwind, I'll probably still run it, even though it's still some risk. But any 2 or 3 headwind, definitely not running that one. All right. People have been acing this one all night. I've been just missing. So let's see if we can get this one finally. Dang it, I missed left again. It's usually one of my favorite holes to see. And I am just butchering it. All right, we're going forehand here with the logic. Missed that hole again. What a bummer. All right, got to get one of these next 2 holes. Oh, dude. So I don't think the Instinct can make it in this wind. But I don't like anything else. I don't like trying to power down the PD because if I miss, it still can go long. Man. So that wind apparently, or unfortunately, it's just going to be a birdie for me because I don't think there's any way to get there with the Instinct. But I don't think it's worth trying to disc up and go PD there. It's just risky to go long or to try to gauge the power down. This one, on the other hand, all right. If anything, I got to give it a little bit of Anheuser. Half a disc, maybe. Let's try that. Been close on this one, just haven't got it to fall tonight. Oh no! Whew. Almost missed the island altogether. Still got the birdie. No aces for me. So that's unfortunate. Last hole, see what kind of wind we got. We got a calm wind. It's probably get the Paradigm over there. I would imagine that's what some players are doing, but I just am a lot more comfortable with the throw from over here. Instinct to the log. And then from here we go forehand Paradigm. If it's a 2 or 3 headwind, I'm going to go backhand. Glides like a brick. As you can see, I never throw the MD1. All right, forehand. Go about right here. That looks perfect. I like it a lot. All right, so a flawless round, no aces, but I'll take that tomorrow. If I get this score, I'll be happy with that. 13 under. I'd rather have 14 because if Lakeside 5 has a decent wind, you know we're going for that one. So I missed the other scores, but I'm on a screenshot. And let's see who can get their score better tomorrow. All right, guys, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all feel more ready for tomorrow. I know I do.
I don't know if anyone wants to stick around, but I'm going to play a multiplayer round. With the link? What do you mean? There's no link is the same as the pure. We got the logic, which is nice. It's very similar to the pure, but it's not definitely not as long as the pure. The hope, I feel like the hope, I don't know. It's similar to the logic, but it's just way more straight. So you just have to compensate for that fade, but it's tough to get used to. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining in. If you want to stick around and watch a multiplayer round, feel free, but I'm going to log out after this. Good luck tomorrow. Can't wait to see how everybody does. I'm hoping to have a good event. I think I've done close to top 50 in each of the rounds, but not much better than that. So hopefully I have a solid showing tomorrow and can get a little higher up on the leaderboard. We got Scout, Maple Hill Diamond, Oak Hill, Pioneer Bay. So I don't need any water skips. I'm going with my elite bag. I'm really stoked to see Pioneer Bay 9. I always love running that one. We got Maple Hill Diamond 9. That's a fun one. So it should be a fun layout here. Tied for 19. Hell yeah, Chazen. That's good, man. Well, hopefully this helps you kill around tomorrow and get up closer to top 10. All right, we got Velo and Z-Scout, both tough players. I like to go light glide here. With this win, I want to make sure and put some hyzer on it. And hopefully get a look at Eagle. Ah, it's a little too far left. Darn it. Right behind this stupid tree. That is not what I was hoping for. New Zealand, man. That's one place I have always wanted to go and have not made it yet. All right, let's see if we can get a sweet harp shot here. 171. Oh no. You dummy, Aaron, trying to get too aggressive. Stupid. I should have just thrown it safe, not try to make it. Could have had a one-shot lead on these guys until I get too aggressive. Do you know, David, do you know Discam NZ? Discam NZ. Really good player from New Zealand. He was on my Val League team. Awesome dude. All right. Wait. All right, this one. Ooh, this is not the good wind to do it though. I'm gonna just go traditional line here. Kind of traditional. Velo with the eagle. Get through the trees. No. Damn it. 233. We keep getting too aggressive, and that one almost came back to bite me too. So we're down a stroke after 2 because I screwed up hole 1, getting way too aggressive. We got some fun holes ahead of us though. Here's one of them. This wind, I think I'm gonna go skip Sapphire. And hopefully get some good luck down at the bottom here. It's looking like it's on a great line. Oh, both of them. Both of them get the eagle. Look at these guys, man, making it hard on me. Tough win too, man. I'm surprised they both got it. 27. Is it going to be long enough? You son of a gun. Crap, dude. I'm down 2 to Velo and 1 to Scout. This round's not looking good. Let's see if we can get an ace here. Gosh. This is not the right wind for it, though. Can I get there? I aimed higher. I aimed higher. Oh. These dang chains are so tough.
No luck. Down 2 still. Give me some tough winds. Oh, there we go. There's a tough wind. What do we want to do? Glide, roll, rive, I think. Aim out a little wider. Put some hyzer on it. Let's try that out. Looks good. These guys are going to make light work of a tough wind, though. God, they both get it. Can't buy a break this round. Can't make mistakes against these guys and expect to still win. Velo's 2 holes ahead of me. Playing slow. Glide, skip, rive. Just a little bit of anhyzer. That wind should hold it over there, though. And as long as we get a good skip, I always get nervous on this hole to get a good skip because it really changes the hole if you don't. Looks like, oh my gosh. Oh, dude. There went all chances that I had by missing from 52 feet. That's embarrassing. Let's see if we can skip this one. At least I'm going for highlights now. Oh, I thought that had a chance. I was wrong. Made that one from 52. All right, my only chance at something fun is to get a highlight on the last hole for y'all. Maybe get an eagle here at least. That looks good. But look at these guys, both of them. Hey, I got closest to the pin at least. Oh, I heard Vila go in the water. There's a par. What a bummer. Too bad I played crappy and missed it from 50 feet. Here comes Z-Scout, or Z-Cout, Scout, whatever you want to call it. Looks like he's going to get the birdie. Didn't even look like he ran that. So he's going to be tied. I'm going to be down by 2 to them. No? Oh, I'm tied with. Okay. All right, so things just got interesting. Give me a good. Oh, we got a 2 wind. Glide, roll, rive should be enough. We're about to ace this for the win. How awesome would that be? I'm going to give it a go at least. Let me make sure I picked the right disc. Don't need light glide. Glide roll is plenty of distance. Here we go. Too much. Dang it. I overcompensated for that big tailwind because I was worried about missing to the left. Darn. Oh well. Sorry to disappoint. 237. What do we want to do? Let's go forehand. See if we can get lucky here. No, it's going to be short. Good line, though. All right, well, if you're watching that, I only lost 2 points, so could have been worse. And good luck, everybody, in tomorrow's DGVPT round 3. Hopefully I'll get to do this next week for round 4 practice. I'll try to post some practice rounds, so if you don't catch the live session, you can tune into the rounds that I post for next week just to help you guys out. Good luck tomorrow. Have a great night. And as always, thanks for watching me play some DGV.